Good morning. I've been up here for 12 minutes and 30 seconds and I'm just now talking. Oh well, such is life. You know, I hadn't been spending much time on the 5. For Mr. Powell speaking, this isn't much going on. Alright, this morning mostly I'm going to be setting up my computer. It's been over a week that I've had this sucker. Yeah. Okay. It's alright. That's way too close. Maybe. No. So I'm labeling my 5-minute tomato. My 5-minute template for fair value gaps, whether it's a BISI or a SIBI. We're gonna make it easier for ourselves in the future. Oh man, I've been staying up and editing videos way too much. I am so tired. It's dark. No. Ooh, maybe this one's better. Let's just change the order to the khaki. And yeah. There's a lot going on in this screen now already. So I'm just going to say screw it. And this is going to be my new. Oh. I don't know what that template is, but we're going to cover it up. Yum, yum. Yeah, today is the 22nd. Okay. So you can see how putting all these drawings can definitely get pretty busy. lady. The lady. Jua? I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. Okay. That one is a dropper. We got it on sim. Yeah. I guess we'll stay on sim. We'll see. See, that's crazy to me. He's already been up in here talking with his loud ass meal. He ain't very loud. Slow talking, real loud. About like me. Okay. What else we got going on, y'all? She is so tired. Is she? Me, baby. I am tired. Where is my Nessie? Okay. All those large specs are long. Commercials are short. I don't remember how to do this shit. It's been a minute since I've been on here. Tell I'm trying to entertain myself. Not much going on this morning. Huh? Is this a weekly or daily? Yeah, weekly. Let's go to a daily, baby. So, we immediately made a high yesterday again. Wow. No. Close enough. That's so far away. Close enough. Something I found was those small specs usually are actually on. Something that you find in lessons from ICT is that it don't. And you want to find like the commercials and or the large specs. But right now the large specs are. Am I saying that right? Commercials consisting of producer, merchant, processor, user, and swap dealers. Non-commercial large specs. These are managed money, reportables. I don't use this one. Okay. Alright, we got a 15 minute, a 5 minute, a 1 minute. First presented, and I use 1 minute. Like this. That's my color for that one, because it's the one I use the most. 15 second, I don't mess with. Daily is where I need to be. This data box is playing with me today. Close is 7650. Open the weight. 69. Close 76. That's not waiting. So you're gonna take it from this low to this. I'm not locked. Why is this not locked? Should be on these. Oh, let's figure it out. What color we're going to use for a daily fair value gap. I'm going to go light. What's that going to do to my ojos? Excuse me. Oh, it's like, what's that? That's gonna fuck up. I already know. Oh, this is trash. It's trash, I tell you. So, because I drove it back. This is a whole new thought process to make it easier. But nothing is ever easy, right? I'm just gonna put, I don't even know if there's 30 days in the month, babe. Is there? Let's see. I'm using my camera to show me. Oh, I can't click on that? Cool. This is great. Let's get to this one. Okay, there are 31 days in the month. Who knew? I feel like I'm a child listening to this. Get it out of here. Okay. That sounds like been working so hard and thinking some car. I'm driving my car. Listen, for royalty-free music, baby, stealing, baby. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Let's save it to I'm gonna rename that. Okay, daily. I need to take these contacts out. Very low, yes. Save. Template. Load. Why is that not right? Okay. First off, What is going on? I can't tell. I need big screen it. Ugh, my contacts. It is trash, babe. I did this one, right? Onarinjado. Let's load. And I want to make sure. I don't know what it is already. Oh, you're gonna wear my piss out this morning. I can already tell. So I'm supposed to just fucking remember that this is my 5 minute. Why is it being a cunt? This is crazy. Oh shit. My God, you're gonna make me type again. See, I'm on love. I don't want to share too much of my opinion on this, but oh my God. Let's bring it back to 2025. Back to 2025. What? This tripping. And this is literally the 4th thing. Christ. I don't understand how to fix that because it's never done that before. Usually whenever I do it, I'm able to click on this, and load it up. Am I hitting load or what? So, oh. Girl, you don't need to be trading in the morning. This is crazy. I hope this fixes it. So it's... There we go. My gosh. Oh well. We're awake, I think. Let's see, it's 8:50 on the Tuesday. Okay, that's enough fair value gaps for today. I'm gonna add ES for the first time. I don't even know what chart I'm working on anymore. Did I do this? I think it's a 15 minute. Okay. Nope, it would be a 5 minute. Okay, cute. See, and this is why I wished there were more than 6 options up here, because now I have to go and find where black is. Okay. Because I put too many colors, God forbid, there are too many colors up in this mode. I'm gonna get back to positivity. I need to work on my mindset this morning. Oh my gosh, what's fun. cowbell. Okay. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee, I do believe. And yeah, see what's going on here. Ooh, yes, it's making that higher high here. This is high. 41. Less than 10 points away. Okay, I'm gonna turn my mic off. I'm gonna keep the audio going and my camera. I'll be right back. Alright, my mic is back. I'm not bringing back the my other one. Camera. Not this second. Alright, what time is it? 3 till. We got a new hourly popping up here in a second. We're going to put an hourly down here. Because, you know, you need more charge, right? Right. Okay, where was I? Drawing tool and price. Where you at, price line? This wears me out having to do so many little things. You know, it's not very user friendly, not gonna lie, but once you understand how to do it, you're gonna still have to do a bunch of work. That's what it is. I can't find purple. What's happening here? Oh, be wearing it out sometimes. We're gonna label this just because that is very bearish. I want to be ready for today to not have to do after today and not have to add in these settings, man. It'll be pure set up. It's a little broad, can you say? Ooh. No, that's too close to first presented. Yellow. I don't know. I've never done yellow. Oh. Okay. So we go yellow on 15, or well, this isn't technically yellow. What is it? Oh. Yeah, I fucked up somewhere. thought I had selected a different color for this one, but apparently I didn't. Is that first presented? Yeah. That's interesting. Thought it was khaki. God almighty. This 5 minute is stressing me out. Yes. Okay. Now we're cooking with gasolina. Okay, did the 9 a.m. open happen? Yep. 3 minutes over it. And it just did that little sweepy. That could be an entrance. They're skiers, man. I don't know why I turned off or on my mic. I'm about to turn it off. I don't know why I turned on my webcam. I'm about to turn it off. Alright, looks like we're finally going to take out that high right here. 41, I think. High. 47. The 7 threw me. Huh. Okay, the 5 minute it took it. ES is probably just pumping, man. See, this data box is so inconvenient sometimes. So very inconvenient. Ew. Look at that. Get out my face. Oh, I don't have indicators on here. Huh. Gotta add our bar timer. Drawing tool again. And price line. So many little custom things you have to do. But when you stay organized and you only work on one thing, like let's say adding indicators in the MES on each of my charts. Okay. I added this 60 minute there. which you don't need. It's just another chart and more data to pull from that could slow you down. But, oh well. I like that 1 minute. Immediate rebalance to go up higher. Maybe a little institutional backing right there. Coming into the open, yeah. Unless we get some manipulation this morning. But let's just see how this 1 minute prints. Get comfortable is what I'm going to do. I got my blankie this morning. Okay, look at there. Who knew? It's already balanced on the daily. Except for this busy. Yeah, she a real busy. Look at her busy. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah. What is previous? That right there. I want to label it. Double click. All. And here we go. I want some dashes, some lines on it. I like seeing that on that 60-minute. The higher time frames is where it's at, baby. I think I already did. Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go to, I guess, use an hourly. I haven't been on the charts, y'all. I've been filming, I've been editing and editing and editing to where I said I don't even care what these videos look like at this point. I want the information out there to see how much of a struggle it can be when you try to do things on your own and make it harder for yourself. AKA being a man, okay? And yeah. I want to look at that right there. I don't have an hourly? Is that what my template is? Is that what my no. I thought I did an hourly. See, I get so confused. I thought hourly was... Maybe hourly I put as khaki. I don't even remember. See, I wish that these were saved and pre-selected so that I can remember it. But she just, it's crazy. First off, the chart's getting too busy. That's what this face is not happy about. It's too early. Let's go to the 15-minute and look at what she did. Do not judge all these X's. I'm not fixing it yet. OBS, I mean not OBS. OneDrive, the other O, has worn it out for the last time. I need to make a folder for that. I'm telling y'all, there's so many little things with buying a new laptop that you're like, oh my god, this laptop's a badass. Like, this thing is fucking fast. So, yeah. Okay, get you a new laptop, y'all. Get you a new laptop and see what the fuck you have to do. Okay. I'm gonna label this Ninja Chart. No, I don't like that. Ninja Chart screenshots. Ninja Chart screenshots. It's not that big of a deal, but I want it to make sense. The more you put into labeling it, the more you're gonna maintain it, right? So, Ninja Trader. I gotta put Trader because that's wearing it out. I want to keep saying Trader, so I'm gonna put Trader. Ninja Trader Chart Snapshot. No. I don't want to say screenshots. Ninja Trader Chart Snaps. Ninja Trader Chart Snaps. Bam. I'll do it. Now, where? Oh my gosh, my contacts. I think that's this. Let me double click. Oh no, this is video. This is video. Ninja Trader. 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 this one that you close is always on the right. Okay. Cool. Not really feeling any kind of engagement in my hands. I'm not engaging, I do not think, today. It's Tuesday. Gosh almighty. High 425 and we're at 338. That's almost 100 point. To aim for these highs, wait for manipulation, and Investors Business Daily new webinar. Okay. Not going. Okay. Shift over now. I'm gonna make this man, there's so many fucking things to have to do. Okay. All-time high. Get you a new laptop. Oh. Okay. It's so early. 18H. We're gonna do the red and dash because it's probably gonna go down and it's probably gonna go through it before it does. Dash. Let's go ahead and put it on all. Cool. What's this little dot? Okay. Gotta love that. I need some fucking coffee. Alright, looks like 10 minutes until the open. I mean, not looking for shorts, I'll tell you that. I don't think. Okay. And look at ES just wanting to go back up to this ugly shit. I would say what that looks like, but okay. Man, and this new laptop is so tall. I have to reach around just to see the corner of my screen. Okay. Get out of ES. Ain't nobody got time for him. He ain't all that. And look at that. That is just, ain't nothing happening yet. I mean, we're going somewhere. Like if you look at the 7 a.m. opening of this session, where's my data box? So 7, right here. This morning, we're only, why did I do a fucking fib and not a damn ruler? 50-50. So not only is this fucking market slow as shit, it's only moved on my charts 50.50. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Okay. I'm gonna go to midnight and label some shit. I need to wash my mouth this morning. Sorry. Where are you at? Open. Am I? Okay, that'll work. So, this high to this, or this low. Which one's lower? 297 and a quarter. 297. They're both the same. Fuck it. I did it backwards. Let's try this again. I'm gonna remove it because I just don't want to fuck with it. Go from this low to this. Where are we at? To this high. Oh, I was right. Okay. We're cooking with gasoline. A little bit of gasoline. Okay. Yet another fucking setting I need to do. Midnight open. Get a new laptop. It'll be awesome. Oh, I gotta turn off the caps. Midnight. Save. Okay. What did I do? What did I do? What happened? Was there a glitch in the Matrix? Why? I'm glad I'm filming this shit because that wears it out. I'll make it better though. Midnight open. Looking at it positively. Okay. Go ahead and do all charts and I'm gonna lock it and template. Save. Midnight open. And I'm not going to do it again. If it doesn't load, hit save. Apply OK. Thank you. Now, why are you playing with me? What's happening here? Okay, no. Oh, that was a whole different line. Okay. We're back. And we're back. Okay, let's see what's happening. Oh, that was what I did on the daily. Okay, cool. Alright. 4 minutes, is it right? That's still bullish to me. Check out the ES. What's she do? What's she do? Climbing. Knocking on heaven's door. Yet another thing I've got to fucking add. Okay, bar and object. There we go. Bring them on up. Is that the all-time? Oh no, remember. Okay. I don't like all that. But it made lower. Was. I'm going to keep you like this for when I come back to you. I'm going to put a pin in. That's better than ES going. Came all the way down here compared to MNQ. Look at that. Where's my coffee? Okay. So I'm thinking, since I am so late, I want to see this open. I haven't watched it live open in over a week. I want a live open. You know what I mean? I'm ready for it. I want to see it. Oh, there you go. See, it came down to midnight. Bam. I didn't label it right. I gotta put the date in because it's not gonna be midnight from today. Today's midnight all forever. You know, you gotta label the date. Okay. I'll try to supply okay. And now we're cooking. 1 minute, basically, from the open. Why is that? Oh, okay, good. Never mind. Look at that deviation. So right off the gate, I bet YM is with lower lows. If this is stressing you out, then you gotta chill out. I don't care. It can open. You can look at it on another chart. I'm not fucking with it. Let's go to macros. MYM. I bet he is just being stupid. ES and YM dropping. Meanwhile, MNQ is lifting. I don't get it. Got a series. Let's change you to black. Cool. Alright, is it? Oh. 12 seconds ago. So immediately took that high, opening below this previous high, and now YM, look at that, YM's reaching, ES and MQ are dropping. That's what's up. That's what's up. Cool. I want to put 8:30 open in here because we need it. Let's see. 8:30, 8:45 candles. What I'm looking for. Is that it? Nope. Okay, we're gonna save this template. It's just gonna be a solid line. Save. 30. Yeah. Sure. Okay. No inefficiencies here. we tap down into yesterday's first presented fair value gap, and there's nothing down here. Now, since ES had dropped down here, it's going to make it easier for it to go for down here. This is very bullish. It was a very bullish open yesterday, apparently. I was sitting there yapping, talking about mindset, which was pretty good. I like the things that I talked about. It's like, if I were to start right now and open up my YouTube and find someone to figure it the fuck out from, I wouldn't be mad if little Coco was on that screen. At all. Well, this is real fun. Let's go find that first presented. Ooh, that was horrible beatboxing. Okay, so this is that 31 candle. Cannot be the first manipulation. It's got to be this one. Now the close is 1850. The open is 1875. No void. Not void. The volume imbalance. Double click, put that first presented fair value gap. Okay, 722. First presented fair value gap. Okay. Manipulation, you know. Especially. Ooh. What is going on right there? I mean, just. My God. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, look at that. It didn't close up in. Ooh. Yeah. I think I might get a cup of coffee. Pardon me. I'm gonna get off my couch here. My couch desk chair. That'd be good. A little short. Maybe. It's a pretty quick bounce, though. That could be institution to go up for these highs. Let's get out of the 1 minute first off, and you gotta reload and recenter. There we go. My coffee's finally just now starting to brew. I wasn't really paying much attention to the Asia session. London session. I mean, that's pretty brutal right there. Like, how rude. You know what I mean? Okay. So you'd want to check out what you need to zoom in on this buddy. We're doing quads on this guy. Nah, you can extend them right and just see for now. What is he doing? Below 50%. Yep, there's that short I was thinking about. It went up for these highs and okay. Well, that's nice. So what do you think she's reaching for? Who's the liquidity that's going to get jacked up? I mean, when you look at this ugly, hot mess of London, just constantly grinding lower right there against these guys. We're going to be open stress up here. Consolidation. Up, down. I love my sound effects. Let's see. I don't know. Just wanted to put that up there real quick. Just because. Okay. Gonna grab said coffee. Lovely day, lovely baby. Okay, there you go. Bell. What is it? Oh, first presented. So it's just at the first presented from yesterday. Yeah. Remember with ES going all the way down here yesterday and NQ holding up here? I've got to see it visually. I've got to visualize it. And yeah, you're going to sit and wait for me to put all these labels on. And an indicator called bar timer, drawing tool, and price line. And I'm going to change it to purple. To save me time in the future. Remember, don't get a new laptop. Even if it's on sale. So that hot mess gravy train compared to that one. Man, I was not looking for shorts when I first came in here. Looking at just NQ, right? Thinking that's holding for the most part. But, bam. And turtle suit right there. Yep. This is, I knew going in. Oh shit. What did I attach to? I got to zoom in. There you go. So it just barely tapped those highs, closed bodies below, and went for these. That's nuts. And it's probably going to visit that old all-time high, which I never labeled. Cool. I don't want to delete it, honestly. No telling how loud that is. I just now thought of that. Okay, there you go. She is knife fall. Oh my gosh, when you see it like that. Crazy. Tape read it Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Okay, so there's the first presented fair value gap plan out yet again. What time is it? 46. Oh, so we had a 15-minute close here. See, this is kind of a concept that I was breaking down of don't come in with ego thinking it's gonna, I literally said this yesterday, don't come in with an ego seeing and noting these relative equal highs and it's gotta go up there, it's gotta make a higher high. It has to, right? And no, it doesn't. It's going to want to revisit that old high and collect from their undoing. You know what I mean? That's more advantageous for the market to revisit to than creating a new high just immediately, right off the bat. But, oh, There she goes. Woo. ¿A qué hora es? 8:48. About a minute until I'm gonna go to the 5 now. The macro. Midnight manipulation. And again. Huh. Cool. What is this fucking purple line here? I don't even know. Get it out of here. There it finally is. Now, this was last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. I need to go to a weekly chart versus a 5, but we're about to get a close. I'll sit and chill. Okay. I bet ES is just being a... See, it already made a lower low in London. Yeah. And then you have the dirty 30 over here. Doing dirty 30 things. Oh my Atlanta. See, no. And that's why that screen over here on the one where I trade from says sim, because ain't nobody wanting to risk it for the biscuit on this. Not me. I gotta get some clear paths, smooth sailing. But that doesn't scream Cody. Well, actually, no, that's exactly what it's saying right now. It's sounding all creepy and shit. Now, a macro is good to get in on a move that's already in play. If you're ballsy, why not follow the trend? Let's not chase the trend. You're in a consequential moment, so it could be a little chasey. But that closure on the 5 below the old high, yeah. And you're done. And I say old high, I mean, fuck. This is the old high. This is just that one super mega wick. So, yep, no, that's pretty bearish. And I'm not gonna go and refix my midnight extension over here. Where did I do it? Is it on the 1? Probably. Nope. Where did I do my extension? Babe. Okay. On the 5. Yeah. It's a really good entrance from the first presented fair value gap, though. That consequent encroachment. turtle soup right here, kind of giving you the, hey, I already took this. Let's go for a dive. Did Trump tweet? What's going on here? Now, there wasn't no news, was there? No. We got Richmond Manufacturing. Maybe that'll turn it around. I don't know. Yeah. This is kind of love it. Not gonna lie. That's it's a real good entrance this morning. If you were to get in on that return to consequent encroachment of this gap. Now, if we're looking at a range from this high to this low, and look at that, it's just constantly. And that's why I wait until the first 30 minutes is up to start labeling this shit, because it's just going to keep on going and going and going, and it just never ends. That you finally get it somewhere and you go and say, look, and then watch. Oh, I'm tripping you up. I'm tripping you up. It's actually changed. We're not going down no more. Nope, it's not gonna happen. And then just continues to forward to the floor, man. And have a little girl. That is like my favorite song to listen to when she dropping, because it's just number one, ironic, and I love that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go out that far. We're going to say 11. Alright, we got 4 minutes. I just realized I don't have a camera on. Hello. Okay, that looks like it's kind of actually not make a lower low. Vic, oh, I'm sweating. She's nervous this morning. What's going on with this music? She got real quiet. There you go, I'm gone. Okay, so could be fake out right there. It's showing that it made a higher high, but it hasn't created an inefficiency. So that could be a bearish order block right there. Alright, the first half of a 1 minute candle I look at as the wrong side. And then the second half, it starts to unravel. Let's see what happens. I don't like that close inside of that, but I don't think it will matter. Let me see. What I like to do is look at this candle and see over here, look for its close at 142.50, and then this one being open 42.50. Whenever they're the same like that inside of an inefficiency, you just gotta, I wait, because let it prove itself to be weak. Like, let that stay and maintain structure, then want to come rebalance real quick and then continue. What time is it? So less than 2 minutes. Yeah, that close was 30.25 and this open is I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this because she's about to. Or maybe she won't make a lower low. That'd be the gag of them all. But see how it's leaving this, wanting to leave this inefficiency. Oh, as soon as I said something, it rebalances. What is a key frame? So it did make a lower low. I could have just held it. But I mean, right here, you have a new hour candle. It's gonna make a lower low. And probably real quick, aggressive, and want to revisit this 50%. I mean, this is the first 30 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 10 a.m. So it's going to want to revisit that. And if it doesn't, then that's more narrative coming into your brain saying this is a very heavy market. But you see that flat top? It ain't going to keep that there. It is not going to keep this untapped. Especially after making that quick little low. Last leg of some type of... Yeah, this should be a 10-10 swing high, getting us to mean threshold of that range right here. And a return into this bearish order block about. But if this body comes and slams down below this range, that really proves the weakness, right? Something that I'm going to do here, I'm going to go from this close down to this low and see. We came up into this half. She froze it. Let's see if that was an inside candle. So you go from this close, 125 to this open, 124.50. Pretty weak market, man. we're still being paid from the first presented fair value gap today. So if you were to enter in on this candle to the low, it's already giving you 193 and a quarter. Get out of here. That's beautiful. And targeting the old highs, the Asia all-time high. I don't even know what day that was. I'm talking like I know what's going on here, and I don't even know what day that was. 17th. So to add in some more data, I'm going to have to go in and put some more days up in this mug and check out what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, right there, that's what I was talking about. So that was what day? The 14th? Yeah. Damn. How long ago? Monday? That was last Monday? So last Monday. Open. Let me go to a daily. Let me go to a daily to talk that out, because that doesn't. Monday profile just to blow up like that. That's crazy. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna extend this one out. Okay. We gotta go back to the first mean threshold. That's confusing. The full 30-minute range, half of that ish, really from the opening or the closing price of the bullish candle here, the closing price down to the low. I'm looking at that area right here. I want to see it close above that and try to reach up into mean threshold of the opening range and try to tap into this bearish order block, which is a bullish candle. Cannot get that confusion. We don't care about volume. We only care about the open, high, low, and close. Okay. So that 10-10 swing high, baby. Here it is. I'm gonna tell you what, these bones is getting old. Okay. Now this is the moment of truth. We went. Do you see what I'm looking at here? Very small inefficiency right there, but just what it is. Yep. Just slowly cranking. Now, I don't know if you would say that's slow. I guess it just depends on what you like to engage in. Okay, now it's going to take this low, and if it doesn't, she's going to go and just rip up. Damn it. Okay. Look. I'm glad I am tape read Tuesdaying and not raiding Tuesday, because emotions are high with that right there. I forgot about that. Damn it. Well. Okay. See, it didn't take that low, which is a down closed candle. What do you think about a down closed candle? A down closed candle's bearish. Yeah, it is, right? There were sellers in there, but that don't mean it's a bearish candle, babe. Especially when the next candle says, no, I'm not going any lower. No, what I'm doing is going to mean threshold of the 930 trading range, right? Probably. Your odds are a little bit stronger on that one. Don't roll the dice and say it's going to keep on going down here, right? I mean, you're at the end. Bam. Okay, this is where you can use a fucking vertical line. Bam, you're towards the end. No, technically that's the ending right there. Oh, and something I don't do in my little video explanation is right-clicking and bringing the candles to the front to see where that wick is. Not that it helps. Okay, kind of. We're gonna have to put something on it right there. Oh, set the coffee down. Shift. Does anyone else's computer do this, where you hit shift? That's a brand new fucking computer. But she don't want to go flat. She said, no, not today. We're doing that. Okay. We closed above the halfway point. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. And see what she's trying to fake out right here. Okay. So, still looking for that mean threshold. What is that price? 23,230, and it says 88, but 3/4. Should see that one right there. Oh, it's already past 1010. It's a weak 1010 swing high, but it's going to continue. Oh, I haven't checked the red-headed stepsister. Why someone would want to trade the YM? I don't know. I don't know. Like, why does that look attractive? Why does any of this look attractive? Greed. Let's be honest. You know. Yep. And I've already checked the news, but I'm going to open it up again because there's nothing today. There was a news release at 15 minutes ago nearly. Nothing else going on today. But tomorrow, I thought no. Nothing, babe. Crude oil. I haven't even thought about changing that much, even going from indices to commodities. No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm still trying to just get this laptop up and running, man. That's why we are not trading. Did it go up and just barely tag that high? No. I haven't even touched it yet. Bullshit. Baloney. There you go. Okay, so it's still strong. It should now. So let's see. That 1010. It would have been at the end of 1010. End of 1010. 160.50. It's at 30 something point. That's not bad. And then it'll go up another 40 points from there to get to that open price or close price right there. And I didn't have to go to the close price, but it lines up with mean threshold of that opening trading range, right? I wonder what my screen looks like. I need to go to my OBS and see, like, is this trash? Are we busy? Yeah, that's pretty busy, man. Ugh. Ugh. I don't even care what's going on with those. It's too much. Where the fuck is it? I'll pass it to you. Oh, right there. Let's go to 20. Okay. Cool. There's a lot of lines too. I'm going to tell you what I'm not taking off is this one. But I will take off this because it extends to the right and we just got to optimal trade entry for a short. So it's like hit or miss now. We're either showing that we're not strong enough to go to mean threshold right here, or one thing. Hold up. We're still waiting on standby. And see, it's lining up from that 10-10 swing high, continuation to 10-30 reversal potentially. Gotta wait for more information though to see if like mean threshold is gonna actually hold price and show heaviness, or like into continuation to the downside. But I haven't looked at weekly, and this is Tuesday. Hold that thought. Number one, I need to look at it daily, just on the screen, big again, recenter my brain, because we worked into this buy side imbalance this morning, I think. Oh. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, mean, we just went straight to it. And then on the 15 minute, there's some closures at consequent encroachment. So I like to do, oh, you know what? Let's do this. Go back to the daily. And then from here, we'll put in, excuse me, from this high to this low, double click that, and then go to quads, load, and then extend to the right, and that'll and put it on all charts. It's gonna get busy, and that'll tell us where that 15 minute closed. Now the data box is straight up in the way, but that middle line is consequent encroachment. With the lower low to the right. Sure. Check out the closes. 142.50 open, 142 and a quarter, so they're not equal. You have a little bit better of a chance at that mean threshold, I think, than, wait. This is what's been holding price in my mind right here. And I wanted to see from this point, once it developed this down close candle and opens up, if it doesn't immediately trade down and into an inefficiency, that's bullish, right? So my mind is still set on bullishness to get us into main threshold. I can't get off of that one until it proves and creates. So this is a swing high, broke down with an inefficiency. So that's model 22 slightly opening its gritty hands. It closes 83, open is 83. So you go from this high, extending out, now go back and grab this, and we're going to put it there. Now, no bodies went below, number one, this low, right? But it has to go to this low before it does, and it hasn't. So again, this is an example of holding on to what you got on until your rules are broken. Your rules of engagement are proven inaccurate. Okay, so it quickly jolted below that line, so that could fake out some people from thinking it's going to keep dropping, especially whenever you see some quick action to the downside. That's typically FOMO trigger for most new traders, like, oh, it's dropping, let's get in short, right? And no, it just whipped down below that low, and it's still holding right there. Now this one is consequential, but there's a baby inefficiency right there. But I'm looking at this meaty one, right? This meaty, beefy, on a 1 minute. I'm looking at this beefy inefficiency there. So, and seeing that we're staying in this area at, what is this? An old all-time high. That's a PD array. So, old highs are a very forgiving PD array. So, Alright, that was a long playlist right there. An hour and a half. How long have I been on this live? How has it been 2 hours already? See, and this is what happened whenever I first started trading, right? I'd be watching the charts, looking and seeing like, okay, it's going to do this. This is what's happening, da-da-da-da. And then I look up and it's 5 o'clock. That's alright, you gotta have that though. You have to have an ounce of that to be, to have some grit and understanding. Like that it doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter as far as your environment and what's around you. What matters with time is when you're trying to engage. Time as far as what you put in does not matter. You can put in all the time you want. It doesn't make you any more money. And what it can do is invite the opportunity to overtrade, to see things that you really want to see, but they're not actually there, right? Like what I'm wanting to see is that hold price. Is that actually going to do it? I don't know. But at this moment, it's a beefy inefficiency. So this market is famished, right? And it's going to want to eat up into something, especially with the drop that we had this morning. And this is that consequential moment of we're 5 minutes until 10:30. What does that mean? 10:30 is a characteristic of reversing, that market flipping like Missy Elliott. Put you right there. Because I wanted to see from that previous candle's low to this one's high. How are we closing with the bodies right here? And are we knocking? Oh. No. It did make another high that failed to touch this one. Let me right click real quick. You have to constantly do this when you're adding new data, the chart slowly goes and fades into the background. So you got to bring them back. Right click and bring to the front. Bring it to the front. Okay, so I'm looking if this is an inside candle. I love an inside candle. Close 163.50, open 163.50. So there was, and this one has a volume imbalance. I think this is the first one of the day with the volume imbalance. To me, that triggers a sell-off, especially since we still haven't hit this area, and we're in that optimal trade entry of. Now, this isn't something that's shown. This is just something that I observe. But this range, that's optimal trade entry for that range, for short. Oh, we worked ourselves down into it finally. I didn't really want to see it do that. I wanted to see it pop up to that 230 pretty quick. Like I was really expecting right in this area because we were coming out of 1010. But so far we've just sat here. I mean, we're staying above consequent encroachment, but mean threshold. See, in practicing talking those things out, it takes time. I get it confused all the time, like calling this a bissy. Honey, no, that's not a bissy. That's a sippy. Okay. We're about at the close of my charts for the day. That 10:30 moment. I'm kind of debating on whether or not to continue setting up my charts and just put it on mute and taking my camera off just so that I get some kind of footage of me putting in some work on my charts. Decisions. I do know that I need a little bit more coffee at this 9:30 hour in East Texas. Yeah. I'm gonna go make some coffee. Coffee is tripping out. Gotta love a Keurig. Alright, we're still working for that mean threshold. I need to type that in. Oh my god, why do I always do that? Jesus. Whatever. That ain't mean thresh, babe. This is. Okay. Oh my Lanta, that is funny. That is funny right there. I come in 2 seconds, I have viewers, and I come back. Go. Gotta love YouTube, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring it up because I'm gonna. I have a. Let me pull it up because I can. TikTok. And oh, God, ain't nobody want. No. Okay, profile, right, y'all. So I have a new, my old logo, a new Cody Futures Trader TikTok, and I've been posting some videos. I'm gonna post one today of my Mindset Monday. Try and find a clip in there. There's some really good info on Monday. Mindset Monday. I'm gonna tell you what, it's easier going live with not having to communicate with people, and being able to share the information that I want it to. Alright? That'd be a fun intro to a video. See, I'm not savvy with the editing and stuff like that, but this is my Cody Futures Trader TikTok, and I want this mother trucker to go up so I can go live on that bad boy. Get me some engagement on there, because, you know, yeah, so we still hadn't tiptoed our way to the mean threshold, but it's should drop a line on a roundabout line. What time is it? Damn, I gotta get off the charts. This isn't a place for Cody. No place for me. But I really want to see that mean threshold get attacked. I guess it's not necessarily an attack, just more of a touch. It's been my, I guess, anchor point to where it's wanting to go, where that draw is, since 10, whatever, what is this? Oh, my data boxes, of course, not on. Okay, what time was this? I'm gonna say this candle. 10:10. That's 10:09. Yeah, right around 10:09, 10:10. I've only been looking at longs, I guess, is how you would say that. And I guess this is a practice for holding off on what you suspect the draw on liquidity is, and holding, maintaining that until it's done. And I guess I'm giving myself another practice lesson of holding off. That coffee still hasn't made, and that is annoying. Jeez. It's at 40, so we have a 5-minute candle open. Let's check out what the 5 is doing. Yeah. That is just a siren right here for it to come into, and that looks like model 22 right there. Liquidity sweep. Change in character. Really, that started to change the character right here. So maybe it'll start ramping up, but taking that high, leaving an inefficiency, and then I hate it so much. Okay. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Now, I'm not doing a 2.5 hour live. I see that 222. We're gonna get off of here, go run some errands, go make some money today. Some real cash, let me tell you. That's depressing. Not really. I know what I can allow myself and what I can hold off for. And I don't need money from the market right now. I want it, right? But I don't need to engage. We're too close to that mean threshold, and I'm going to tell you, that is gambling when you're in the middle. 50%, 50-50 odds. That ain't good for Cody. And just tape reading, going from here, that's been a pretty good, decent. Let's go from the open anyway to, I guess this is the new high. Oh, shit, 65 points. That's good. Oh, gotta love tape read Tuesday, man. So, yeah, follow on that TikTok. And the next thing is, if you wanted to ask a question, there is a Google form in the description. And it will lead into tomorrow, where I'm going to talk, what do you want to know Wednesday? And yeah, that'd be a good sesh. And if I don't get any questions, guess what? AI, what are some questions that most people want to know that they don't know how to ask about trading? Okay, it is 9:44. Let's see. I'm gonna get a 15-minute candle. What I bet is that it's gonna go down a little bit before. Oh yeah, we got 30 seconds. It's gonna want to rebalance a little bit of this extension. I want to see that close above the old and this old low, but the old all-time high from last Tuesday, I guess. I didn't label it. That'd be too easy. But yeah, see it try and rebalance, and then maybe tag the main threshold. Ooh, it didn't give us much of a retrace. Close 1250, open 1250. Yeah, go from this low to this high, and then we're gonna extend it out to 9 p.m. Make it easy on yourself. I hate that. Okay, made a lower low. Yeah, here we go. Let's get that mean threshold. It's 31 points right now. It's at 21, so that's a 10 point banger. No. I've been looking for... $69.50. That's it? That's all that is. That's not much. Okay. Alright, if you have any questions and you want them answered, I'm not going to do it today because I'm about to get off of this. Okay. But you can go check out my description in the video here, and you can see there should be, if not I'll comment, there should be a link to a Google form where you can fill out and ask. Let's go to it. Beep, beep, beep. This way. No responses. That's what's up. So submit your question for Cody Futures Trader. You've got something that you want me to dig into during the live session. This is where you're going to come and fill it out. Put your name or nickname, something that I can remember, or not remember, but refer to. Your question, do you want to join the live? And then we can set up, you'd have to have Skype, but that would be how you can join in. And I just remembered, this is my new laptop, and I don't have Skype downloaded. I'm going to tell you what, paying for this expensive computer has been... I'd rather my little 16 gigabyte babe, because it was set up for over I've had it for years, and I've just been using it, and now getting a new laptop. Oh, I knew getting a new laptop was going to be ridiculous. But I love it, don't get me wrong, but oh my gosh, there's so many little things that you have to update as far as getting back to what you had set up. Who knew? They don't tell you this shit whenever you're looking. Like, people don't post this shit, that they got a new laptop and it's difficult, because you have to remember all the little nuances of hooking up this Apex account, hooking up Rick LeConto again, and then new computer, new software. Now OneDrive is an issue. Who knew? Anyway, if you have situations or topics that you want to bring up, or like there was one comment on a video already where a man wants to know, how do you set up a node with Replicanto? And my response to him is going to be, you don't. That's like you're trying to follow someone else and you're not trying to pave your own path. You're just wanting that easy access. And so, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a review on a node, because I'd rather that not be a thing, to be honest. Like, I mean, I get it if you really can't figure it out, but you really haven't been in it long enough, I don't think. If you're resorting to that already, you're not ready. And if you don't know what a node is on Replicanto, do your own research, right? It's basically where a professional trader has their machine ID, and then you, as an unsuspecting, this is how I'm reading it, you as an unsuspecting new trader, right, just want to get into the marketplace. Well, you take that machine ID from this person and plug it into your own Replicanto, and whatever trade, let's say it's that $80,000 slippage boy, and you're following that trade, No, I don't suggest that. So I think that's going to be my next video of like, but I mean, he commented on the video, and I responded immediately after I saw it, and anyway, this is a place that's a little bit more organized for me, where if you wanted to ask a question, you can come in and fill it out right here, and bam. So I haven't seen the charts. This is my only trading screen. This has just got YouTube and music playing over here. We still haven't hit mean threshold, and we're in a macro. There's no SIBI formed yet, so I'd still be holding. Rules hadn't been broken yet. We had one form here, but it stayed in that area forever. So, I mean, that could have been a trade for a quick scalpy short, but I look for like, so, okay. I said I wasn't going to do a 2.5 hour live stream. This is an example of wanting to hold for, I guess, your ego, because you see this is your draw. Like, it has to go higher. It has to, right? Well, you're more likely to finally hit that more than, well, definitely more than coming up and making a higher high. But I think more than it coming down to make a lower low before touching that mean threshold, right? Like, is that something you'd agree with? I think so. But man, I'm so pissed about my coffee, and I need it. I want it, and I don't think it ever brewed. I'll be back. Even bones popping. All right. See, this is that example. Like I said, okay, it's rebalancing. It made a higher high on that 15. Yeah, we might not see consequent, or my God, how many times have I said mean threshold? And then I'm going to say consequent encroachment. Come on, Cody. Might be an example of, see, it touched, sorry, I am ADHD 100%, so it's hard to follow, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. My coffee is brewing. So I'm looking at this. Oh, I do have red there. So it did come up into it right here. Around, nope, not in the macro. Right before, just before the macro. So now we're in it. I guess this would be like if I was in an actual trade, because I would like to be, but my first 2 days of going live, I'm not going to engage in the marketplace, but I will watch it and tell you it's going up there, babe. That makes no bones. I can share my opinion all day long, girl. Okay. Mean Thrash is still chilling there, untapped. So then that bleeds into my brain that we tapped into it just slightly, not enough. That triggers you to think, okay, well then it's probably really heavy. It may continue on with this trend of, where's my freaking mouth? This downtrend. If it cannot get to and above mean threshold of 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., if it cannot get to that midpoint and through it, is heavy, right? Just going over the logic and how to try and talk that out with yourself. So I really want to see it, and that's why I'm going to stick around until I see that mean threshold. I don't even give a damn. I ain't got nothing to do today. Damn. Well, it put some coffee in my cup. Cold coffee. The fuck? And that's a brand new ass Keurig. I'm about to go get my old one from storage. Ridiculous. While I'm off camera, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect coffee. Oh, shit. Sorry. Let me turn off my AC. It's cold as shit. What does it say the temp is? 81 degrees, hot days ahead. Now, she really be playing. Oh. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. How funny. I was looking at this video that I'm watching on YouTube, and that dude looked like Abraham Lincoln. Look at him. Looks like Abraham Lincoln. Anyway. Oop, shit. Could I get off my live? Are you gonna hit that blue line right there? I'll put an alert on them. Oh wait, how do you do that? I never do alerts. Oh, it's gonna do it before I... Okay. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. Alrighty. Got 25 seconds. So remember from earlier I was saying that the first 30 seconds of a minute candle is what? The wrong side, the wrong direction, right? And the latter part of that 1 minute, so the last 30 seconds, can be used, or I guess looked at more of, and this is going to be good. It can be looked at as the right direction. Okay. So the first, especially the first 15, 30 seconds ish, you'll see manipulation. And then it's like a fucking shifting gear sports car after the seconds up. Watch. Okay, maybe not a sports car. More like my Corolla. Nope. Okay. So she tapped into that. Bissy. Okay, last 15 seconds. I would love to see it close about like this. Above that red line would be better. But then immediately rebalance. Maybe take those two lows right here. And then go up and make a new high. Because this is bullshit consolidation. Staying around where the last price was. Not really going anywhere. And okay, so far we're checking the box. We're turning pretty deep into this. I don't want it to go that much deeper. So I think to myself, if I was in a trade from right here, what would my emotions be whenever it's returning into a buy-side imbalance? What would that be? Well, first off, I'd be pretty chill with... I'm going to go from this open. I'd be pretty chill with 48 points. I would have already hit 2 targets by this point. Whatever. Yeah, 2 targets for sure. And that would have pissed me off. Nearly my 3rd target. Okay. So yeah, I'd be a little squeamish because I'm like... Even though that looks like it closed above Kant's, zooming in, yeah, I'd still be holding for that mean thresh. But see, this is an example. So I think I wouldn't like it. I don't think I would be wanting to take some profits and just go ahead and close. It's already past 10:30. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 11. Yeah, no. She'd been closed somewhere around this point and been happy. Even if it goes, and I'm still, right now, that's why I'm here, still waiting for mean threshold to get touched. Okay, I want to see that before I end. But as far as being in a trade from this point to this point, I'm verbally journaling. How would my emotions be? Literally less than 8 points away from my final target. How would I be feeling right now in this moment? And it's hard to think. I'm not even on camera. The fuck? I want to see my beautiful face. So, how would I journal this? How would my emotions be? It's hard to think of what your emotions are, but I came in with kind of a high stress situation. I got a text. My emotions are kind of rampant. Yeah, I would have probably closed, and I would like my future self, right? I am consistently professional. My thought would be, close it. You're paid. There's no point in stressing out and being pissed off about it being 8 points away from your target. You've got to remove ego from the equation of it has to hit that 50%, right? And it's a fine line balance of ego and repetition. Seeing the phenomenon repeat over and over again. But at the end of the day, psychology is more important than knowing that it's going to hit that point. I know it's going to go to main threshold. So I guess working it out in my brain, it's better to cash out, remove yourself from the marketplace, versus, or just walking the fuck away and pulling your stop loss to, I don't like that. I don't even like finishing that sentence because it's like, I don't want to leave my order into the marketplace for Trump to tweet and it dropped down 7,000 points in the blink of an eye. Well, it can never do that, but it being dramatic, dropping down way past my actual stop that would be in a profitable position, but because of slippage, it knocks my account out. No, I don't want to invite the opportunity for the market to go against me. So, nope, back to it. It's better in my mind in this moment on July 22nd, 2025. I will be writing. It's better to take profit and not sit there and wait and watch, because it's already been like, what, an hour of me? Let me look. Since this point right here, here's a little trick. Click. Should be a little trick. Click in there, and now this ruler will match out. Okay, we got close. That was our first touch to that bearish order block. That has been 26. And then go to the current bar. Exactly 30 minutes from the first touch. And it still hasn't gone up there. So, just in my mind of minds, that is bearish, right? But, okay. We're getting to the point where my rules say you have to close the chart. We've got like less than 20 minutes, or 22 minutes. Math is hard. I hadn't looked at an hourly. What's she doing? What's she doing? $142.50. Just to remind myself, why does this trip, I'm using even in the other one, you have to like tap it 7,000 times. Why is 7,000 so consequential for my brain right now? I don't know what's lucky number 7. I mean, I ain't mad about that. We're gonna have to do some research. Of 7,000. The number 7,000 often represents a divinely preserved remnant, a group of faithful individuals who remain loyal to God despite widespread unfaithfulness. I absolutely love that. I love that. I own my land to that. didn't know that. 7 is completeness and perfection. Therefore, 7,000 can be seen as symbolic representation of a complete and faithful group in a larger, potentially unfaithful context. Romans. God's grace in preserving this remnant. Huh. That's interesting. You know, Jesus is all around us, and that's something to remember constantly, is that he has your backtrack. And when you walk faithfully, not in just trading, I mean, there's so much more to life than just this. But little notes, little weeks, I guess. It is it's beautiful. I love that. Gentle reminder of why I'm here, and so gotta love a good little wink like that. So, in other words, it's talking about completeness, and you gotta feel complete. And I guess another thing to think about is how you routinely exit the marketplace. Right, so you've been sitting here for 2 hours and 52 minutes and 42 seconds. And what did we do? Okay. What did I do? Was I built a more solid foundation in how I perceive the market, number one, what the candles are painting, how I guess look at areas of potential, and I gained the experience of watching it either pan out or taper off or not even happen, which is more often than not the case, but it's actually not been the case this morning, and that's a pretty big strong draw. When you see a big drop like this, multiple down, I mean, and especially on a 15 minute, I mean, you see the one, oh, this is 60. All these down closed candles, that represents a trend. I don't know where I was going with that. That's one of those, I look back at my life and think, I kind of see where I was going with that. Okay, there's been no break of this swing low, which would have to come up here and start engaging, but it didn't have that kind of punch. It did trade up. What time is it? Oh, we're about to get a 15 close. I keep wanting to get myself off this chart. I'm gonna tell you what. Whenever I upload this video, well, number one, whenever I edit this video, it's gonna take hours. And I keep talking and making it longer for me to cut, because I'm probably gonna cut a lot of this out. Probably not. I'll leave it. I don't give a damn. I know I'm gonna have my profanity filter working double time today. Okay. Is that higher? I can't tell. 22975 high. One tick. You can't even see it. Control, drag it down, zoom it in. Oh, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. Look at that. Okay. Well, I never labeled this city. Well, guys, I don't know if I'm going to see it live and in action today. Hitting, turn this trader off because that's not going to happen today. Yep, so some things that I learned today. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna write those down. What is this? Oh. Okay, no. We need this one. It's on the wall. Where's my freaking... There. So, we're going to write for 722 lessons learned. I'm just going to put take profit. Especially at close proximity to final target. That's a big one. That is a big fucking one right there, man. I'm gonna tell you what. If you can learn to take profit, number one, that immediately turns you into a bow. Ooh. See, I get excited. It's finally wanting to. No inefficiencies. Took this low. I was about to say, creating an inefficiency. An inefficiency. Let me see this high. 203.75. This low is 203.75. Oh, that's garbage. Immediate rebalance to this candle's high to reach up for all of this mass. And aim threshold. It is what time? 10, 11, 20. Yeah, we're ringing the bell here in 10 minutes. So, we'll see. Because my rules of encouragement are looking for a setup from 7 a.m. to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. And post 11:30. I mean, I don't want to see it. So, thinking about this trade idea from here to here, or it's really this one would be a better low resist entrance, but how would I be feeling at this point? Okay, so now I'm going to do the flip side. So I put down routing, take profits, especially at close proximity to final target. I don't want to work that. Especially at close proximity to final target. If time is short, cut it. So if time is short, cut it. Cut the trade. So we're coming up in on the ending of, or I guess you could say we're coming into the lunch hour, so the beginning of lunch. And we still haven't hit that one little baby line. We got close, man. How close did we get? Let's see, 231.25, and this high, which I think is the highest high, 230. So it came 5 ticks away from where I see the draw. Don't spend more time than needed. Especially when you're profitable. Now, profitable is above 0, right? Or above the fees that you pay. So, if that's the case, you're profitable. If you're above it, you're profitable. And so, why sit there and hold off when you're in close proximity and sitting within this bull hockey? All of this, even though I can't get up there, who cares? But all of this mess, consolidation, you don't want to be in that. So that should trigger. We gotta return up into that box. Once, one grouping, and 2 groupings, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and put a P on it. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 returns. So this is higher than this and this. So you could label this. I'm not going to get into market structure. So this is an intermediate term low. It immediately rebalanced, it rebalanced this inefficiency. I can share that this is an intermediate term low. When an intermediate term low has a lower low to the right and a lower low to the left, market structure confuses me, but you don't necessarily want to see an intermediate term low have a lower low to the right of it. Unless it's finally reversing and going up higher. But I know for damn sure there's no rules of engagement at this point. We're way too close to the lunch hour. So that's what's up. You don't always get what you want. So I'm probably not going to get to see the mean threshold. I need to talk. This is mean threshold thing. I don't remember that. So that's a pretty good session though, overall. Get my covers back on. My AC came on. Oh. So cold. Alright, this is it. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off and go ahead and get ready to close up for the day. And this is pretty much whenever it does finally ramp up. But at the end of the day, there's reasons why I have rules of engagement to play the long game, to play it safe, number one, but to be able to play the long game and continue to trade and learn. These are the steps that you have to take. So I'm at the end of my session that I like to look for trades. We found two. This beautiful first presented fair value gap trade, and then this reversal down here. We were picking that up. Found an entrance point right here, and it's pretty much low or high resistance ever since. But that means that since today's Tuesday, it's showing a lack of wanting to expand right now. So it's holding off for some news. Well, what's the news? I'll pull it up one more time. Not tomorrow. I don't think it's tomorrow. And I've already looked at it. Yeah. No. God damn it. Thursday, there's unemployment claims. That's always... Oh, yeah, there it is. Unemployment claims, flash PMI, new home sales. I mean, that's a pretty... overall with the other countries and whatnot, but once you come to U.S. evasive, that's the morning session right here. That's interesting. I will tell you, tomorrow we won't be live for very long. Oh, this is Thursday. Oh, we're going to so be live during that. Tomorrow's a chill day. We might find a trade, but my main focus tomorrow is answering some questions, and I'll think about some questions my own self of when I started, what did I miss? What did I want? Like, blowing my mind with ICT and all of the information in the hundreds of videos and hours of footage, thousands of hours of footage. I bet that man makes bank just off of YouTube and watch hours, because if I obsessed over it, and if there was just 10 more of me watching as much as I watched his channel, because I wish there was analytics that tells you how many, and there probably is, tells you how long you watched on this channel or whatever, and you multiply that by 10. Yeah, no, he has over 1 million followers, so that's a likelihood they be making bank. Okay? And so, anyway, we're done. There's not any kind of... What is a keyframe? I don't know what no keyframe is. I'm gonna have to look up what the hell a keyframe is. So we're gonna exit out of that. Okay, it is 11:31 and we still haven't hit mean threshold. So we're not gonna get that visual today. However, from journaling I learned, no, we don't need it to hit that mean threshold. I mean, we're overall in a just a talk out trade, we're profitable at the end of the day with limited drawdown too. But okay, this one would have had a little bit more drawdown, I think. Maybe. I was watching it here building up into that, and then I was kind of thinking, oh shit, this bad boy can ramp back up and that be the manipulation and bring it up to new highs. But your marker into your brain is seeing and noting that these bodies right here are inside of the lower half of the first presented fair value gap. And so that needs to clue up into your brain that she bearish, right? And then that one paid the bills. And then watching this, I mean, look at how long we've been, I've got to get off of here. Look at how long we've been just chilling in this area. Like that. Ooh. Go over. So, I mean, we're staying in the upper quadrant above. Okay, so here's the key point. Above the optimal trade entry. So it still could be bad. See, and this is exactly what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. Because of rules of engagement, it's probably going to go finally hit my spot, but because it's past 11:30, I wouldn't hit my full TP at that mean threshold, even though it will, most likely. I'm not going to leave an order in. Oh, I never wrote that down. I'm not going to leave an order in and walk away. So I'm going to feel more comfortable in theory walking away and coming back and seeing it already printed. I don't have to see it, but I want to. Okay. Mean threshold day. I don't want to close the live, but we're at 3 hours and 15 minutes. There it is. It gave it to me. So, okay, I'm closing the stream. If you see this message, please ask a question. Go to the Google form and find it on the comment, or not. Well, actually, I might post it as a pinned comment on this video. But anyway, tomorrow we'll be going live in the morning. I don't put a time frame on it. This morning I was late. I wanted to be right at 8 a.m., realizing that that's 8 a.m. Central Time, and so I had to adjust all that. But anyway, there you go. There you have it. Thanks for watching. For those of us that were in here, I'm out. Have a great trading day.